fuck up.
Gang since potty train, what it do?
Right. I sure stop down there too. It's okay.
Be quiet when I talk. That's the teacher. What it do, gang? K Lou, what it do? I'm knocking this motherfucking chicken tender down real quick. I'm gonna keep it a thou wow with y'all. You did?
Knocking him on down.
You did? What y'all on, gang? What's the science? So with them let Shaundale Barnett go. I think the media on some bullshit, bro. They on some control the narrative type shit. Know what I mean? I don't even think they be sure about shit they say now. Why would you let a motherfucker go that's wanted for murder? Makes no sense, my friend.
Yeah, that'd be a
Huh?
that'll be a friction they gonna look, nigga. As soon as y'all let him go.
Initially, he probably is telling no. Or maybe he retracted his statement like he don't want to tell no more. Because people told him, oh, you can beat that. He got locked up. He was willing to cooperate. Then they let him go. People started telling him, man, you can beat that. You wasn't there when Dolph died. You can prove you was in Dallas. How the hell you help him? They probably can charge you a harborer and a fugitive at worst. So he probably reneged. So they charged him in hopes of letting him, letting it sit on his brain a little bit. See if he fold. We already know. It's a lot of lawn chairs in this case. Young Dolph case. That is.
He's folding like lawn chairs.
Folding like lawn chairs. Been fold. Tenfold. They'll fold on the old cases. We show, you want to go, we got the paperwork. We kept the files. Hey, Lou, what the hell is that? Oh, that's a burger. What y'all on today, man? It's fucking Friday, man. Wolfpack gang, where y'all at? We got all night. No, we don't. Damn, it's 10 o'clock. Let me find this motherfucking footage, man. It look like this might be a slow night. Sleeper deeper.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, let me get it out the way. Get it out the way, get it out the way, y'all. just gotta let y'all hear this shit before I get to talking about it, cause it fucked me. Like, you know, it's wild. I wanna know if y'all feel the same way. Well, I already know. This shit, you can't make this shit up. Something ain't right. Alright, here we go.
I'm bringing.
My boy smelled some pills. Like he shit. Oodles and noodles.
Otis.
Hey, my nigga, when he put his hat on, he be looking like Skull. This fucked me up right here, though, gang.
Big questions surrounding the whereabouts of Shaundale Barnett, a suspect connected in the murder of popular rap artist Young.
Now, y'all remember, goddamn me, before we get into this, y'all remember I was like, he in jail. The reason why he ain't been to court is because he snitching and all that shit. Where the fuck is he? Whole time. It look like they released his ass, so that's another, you know, that's another thing I was kind of wrong about, I guess. But I told y'all he's snitching. I feel like we'll see. First degree murder, accessory after the fact, attempted first degree murder. So you shot it, okay. Theft of property, shit crazy, bruh. Bullshitting, but this.
Dolph, who, as you'll remember, was shot dead in November on Airways Boulevard. Barnett was arrested in Indiana along with the accused triggerman, Justin Johnson, and charged with accessory after the fact to first-degree murder. WREG's Alex Coleman reports Barnett was supposed to have been extradited back to Memphis, but his name isn't showing up in the court system, and we found out.
His name ain't showing up in the court system. She finna say we found out why, right? I'm telling you. Surprise witness coming to the stage. Shaundale Barnett. If this shit go to trial, watch what happens.
Not surprise witness.
Surprise
Coming to
witness.
the stage. This
Coming to the podium. Yeah. Big boy fingers. One finger gonna be bigger. This finger gonna be bigger than all of them.
Why?
January 11th.
Oh. People said he got, I told y'all in my shit when I told y'all, when they caught him, the motherfucker was telling me they raided the house. I said, man, they caught that man on the highway. How the hell they pinpoint where he was at on the highway, bro? I understand about the cell phone shit, but bro, on the highway, 40, whatever, 41, one of them. Is that Shaundale Barnett behind him? I don't know. Maybe that's him. Kind of don't look like him, kind of do. I was right about where they caught his ass at. Told y'all it was a gas station off the highway. They pulled into a truck stop, actually.
In Brazil, Indiana, authorities captured Justin Johnson, wanted for the murder of young Dolph, along with Shaundale Barnett.
That is Shaundale Barnett. Confirmation.
The following day, at a multi-agency press conference, Barnett's arrest in connection to Johnson was announced.
Shaundale Barnett is a person who we believe was providing assistance to.
So I guess since he got caught with him after, that's some wild shit. If they can charge that man with first degree murder, because you got caught with one of the, like, I guess it is a public case, but you can be like, man, I ain't on the internet, I don't know what, I ain't know what the fuck I ain't know he was wanted, you know what I'm saying? How can you get out of that? The shit was everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
It was everywhere when I be trying to get out of that shit though.
Man, I don't be on Facebook, I don't be on YouTube, I don't be on none of that shit. They're gonna pull up a million pictures of your ass. What's all this did, nigga? Scroll. We like to put this into the evidence, please. Independent, what it do? Independent in the motherfucking building. We got some altering and abolishing to do, Hoodie Mac. It has to be done. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do, man. They're gonna, I feel like most of them gonna abolish themselves. You know what I mean? Like, they gonna get themselves out the way. Cause that's how most, is that Remy over there? What? Remy, go sit your ass down. No, there wasn't no fort. Slow joint.
Justin, since we've been looking for him, he now faces charges of accessory after the fact to first-degree murder.
Justin Johnson was extradited back to Memphis to face charges, while Shaundale Barnett was booked in the Clay County, Indiana jail on an...
Now look, they ain't sent his ass back. He was booked in Clay County, Indiana jail, where he was gonna tell. I'm telling you. Like, why, nigga, they extradited Buddy. Why wouldn't they extradite him too? Even if he wasn't like, even if they was like, no, the charges was bullshit and it wasn't gonna stick, they would have at least, he was the last person who was with him when we got caught. So nigga, we trying to, like, the way the police think, okay, you was with him, you the last motherfucker that he was with before he went to jail. He told you something. Tell us what you know. You know what I'm saying? At the least, they gonna want that. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they kept him and then extradite him back down there meant that they didn't need to further scare the shit out of him no more. He was already scared enough to tell. Like, they ain't have to extradite him, because trust me, because if he said he wasn't gonna tell, they would have extradited his ass and held him down there till he felt like to really test him, see if he gonna tell. He probably would have done, I don't know how long he would have done, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the charges would have got dropped later on, some shit like that. Yeah, because I don't know if this shit can stick, because it sounds like some crazy ass charges to get charged with just for being with a motherfucker when they get caught, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me, but I've seen crazier charges. I've seen charges where people get charged with murder because they went on the lick with their homie and their homie got killed by the person they was trying to go rob, you know what I'm saying?
Right, they should boy did.
You mourning, somebody killed your homie, you gotta get charged with it. They standing on that shit. So you in jail for murder, you ain't killed nobody. Somebody else killed your boy, which since you was with him when y'all was trying to rob somebody that killed your boy, you get charged with the murder. I told y'all this plenty of times. So I've seen crazier crimes, so I wouldn't be surprised if that shit is, something they could charge them with. But I don't know if 12 jurors would really convict him of first-degree murder because he was just caught with him. Like, I know the way a lawyer can get in court and spin that shit so many ways. He was just being a helpful friend. He didn't know he knew he was oblivious. A lot of shit. It could be a lot of shit. Now if they caught him with some shit and text messages and all that shit to prove otherwise, and ain't nothing I can do. Ain't nothing he can do. Y'all feel me though?
An outstanding warrant from Shelby, Indiana jail. Shaundale Barnett was extradited back to Memphis to face charges, while Shaundale Barnett was booked in the Clay County, Indiana jail on an outstanding warrant from Shelby County. According to Clay County Sheriff Paul Hardin, Shelby County was contacted and told Clay County was holding Barnett on Shelby County's warrant.
And we were contacted on January 21st, and they told us that they no longer were wanting to come up and pick up Mr. Barnett, and that we were to release him at that time.
What? That sound like, hey, you know what that sound like to me? That sound like some prank call gone bad shit. Like one of his people probably called down to the jail like, hey, we ain't charging Shaundale Barnett no more. Y'all can go ahead and release him. And whoever the dude that answered the phone didn't do no checking. Yeah,
just let him out.
Fuck it.
Hey,
get him out of there.
Open
you know
six.
They got apps. You know they got apps that you can make it look like you calling from wherever you want to make it look like you calling from. So they probably downloaded the app, put that phone number in there, paid $5, $6 for the app. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put the police phone number in there where they be calling from. Goddamn me. Bink their ass over the head with the fake call. Maybe that's. I'm just giving that's my type of conspiracy theory. I ain't got them old crazy shit. That's like that's a legit conspiracy theory if you want to call it a conspiracy theory at all. You did, and we live. You already know. We've been live for a minute.
Asked if he thought it was strange given Barnett's connection to Justin Johnson.
We were to release him at that time.
When asked
Barnett and come up and pick up
Look, he
Mr.
looked like he
Barnett,
ain't trying to let no
and that we were to release him at that time.
When asked if he thought it was strange given Barnett's connection to Justin Johnson, the sheriff responded,
I'm not sure what the warrant was for out of Shelby County, Tennessee. All I knew was that there was a warrant for his arrest. Whether he was involved in the altercation in Tennessee or was just...
That man said he didn't know what the warrant was for. You ain't finna release a motherfucker. You ain't finna hold somebody and don't know what. The first thing you probably ask, if you gotta take a phone call about somebody, you asking what he in here for. You know what I'm saying? If you the police. Y'all ass ain't never been that not non-nosy. Since when y'all need, you understand me? So you just let a motherfucker walk, you don't know if he in there for triple homicide, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Taking some shit, you know what I'm saying? Let him go, we ain't checking his record or nothing, man. That, you can't make me believe that, so something don't sound right.
A passenger in the vehicle with the altercation in Tennessee, or was just a passenger in the vehicle with the other individual? I don't know.
Sheriff Hardin says he has no idea where Shaundale
So where the hell all them charges come from? First degree.
Barnett went after being released. Shelby County doesn't know either and has issued a warrant for Barnett's arrest, adding on attempted first degree and theft of property between $10,000 and $60,000. Alex Coleman, WREG-TV, News Channel 3.
Theft of property, did he run off with straight drop money and straight drop? Said he ran off with his money, said 10,000 to 60,000. If he had 100K all blues, he probably spent 20, 30 on the run, and still got caught with about 10, 15, you know what I'm saying? Straight drop, that is.
Cornelius Smith has also been charged in Young Dolph's murder. Barnett could
So they mentioned him.
be in Memphis, they say, and if you know his whereabouts, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers at 901.
Who they say?
You're urged to call Crime Stoppers. Could be in Memphis, they say, and Smith has also been charged in Young Dolph's murder. Barnett could be in Memphis, they say, and if you know his whereabouts.
They said Barnett could be in Memphis. That's the last place that man going.
You're urged to call Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH.
They ain't extradited last time. They gotta do it this time. Shit. Damn, man jumped to his death during police chase. God damn. You wanna watch that?
We're working to learn more about a man who jumped over a concrete barrier to his death while trying to escape police in West Memphis. WRG's Bria Jones has details surrounding the chase on Interstate 40.
A deadly police pursuit started with a stolen vehicle spotted at this gas station in West Memphis a little after 2 Wednesday morning. A manager inside says surveillance video shows the suspects.
Yeah, that is Arkansas. See them Arkansas plates? Y'all try to stop playing with me like I don't be know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. I told you I used to live in that motherfucking, not West Memphis, but East Memphis, bitch.
At the pump before speeding off when officers turned on their flashing lights.
That's ridiculous.
From there, police say the suspects jumped on I-40 heading eastbound
Like
when they struck an officer's vehicle.
There go Blyville, you see that? Your boy know everything. Little Rock, Blyville, St. Louis. Your boy know everything, man. Everything I've been talking about in this video, man. I be hollering at the Blyville people. Be hollering at the Little Rock people. Letting them know the St. Louis people. That's where I come from. East St. though, across the bridge, just like West Memphis is in Arkansas. East St. Louis is in Illinois. Just get it.
And hit a median, disabling the car. One driver says police chases are risky.
I think that's dangerous. It's unsafe, not just for the driver, the criminal or the police. It's other protections.
They've been knowing that shit dangerous. You know how many people died in police chases and innocent people and shit? They know they supposed to let people go. They passed the law a long time ago. If the goddamn shit get dangerous and the motherfuckers, the people y'all chasing get to driving crazy, putting innocent people at risk. Y'all ought to call off the chase. But you know what? They got too much adrenaline. They don't want to do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's how that shit is, man. Shit crazy, but it's true. I'm trying to told you.
Out here on the street.
Detectives say the man behind the wheel hopped out of the car over a concrete divider, ran across westbound lanes of traffic, falling to his death after jumping a large distance to the ground under the overpass. Police say the other two
suspects. He ain't think that shit was right. He probably thought it was gonna be a little bitty jump, like just the other hill he just jumped over. Next thing you know, he falling for like 5 seconds. Like, god damn it. Oh shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Fell to his death trying to run from the police.
Suspects were taken into custody and charged with possession of methamphetamine and drug paraphernalia.
He sells drugs over there. Things like that happen in town.
That's kind of scary.
So they sell drugs over there. Things like that happen all the time.
Get over here.
That ain't nothing. Shit like that happen all the time.
You know, and these drugs that they're taking nowadays, they're making them do things that they don't want to do.
In West Memphis, Bria Jones, WREG News, Channel 3.
Police have yet to release the identity of anyone involved.
That shit crazy, man. Wavy. A lot of shit. There ain't really been too much shit going on, though. That's why your boy ain't really been too live. Kodak got a new haircut. Yeah, got a new haircut, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't been too much nothing going on, man. Yaki, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit motherfuckers talking about right now. Like, dude that was on, let me see. I already showed y'all that. Dude that was doing that all that woofing and shit on Skull Channel. RIP to his baby though, cause that shit real. I know I feel sorry for anybody that go through anything like that. But that man know what he was doing, bro. You know he was lying. Damn, I done forgot what the fuck I was. P. Fox, what it do? Shit, man, was hopping on her for a little minute. This nigga done fell asleep over here, man.
I'm back. Right for goddamn much.
Did who played Tamara Shaundale Barnett? I don't know. I feel like he was finna tell, and then he definitely ain't gonna plead guilty. Ain't none of them gonna plead guilty.
Well,
I don't think. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Well,
So what? It's the lighter. Ain't none of them finna plead not guilty. I'm just surprised they let him go. Remember we was looking for him and shit. I was telling y'all like, where the fuck is he at? Why he ain't been brought back to Memphis? And I said he was snitching. You know what I'm saying? The whole time the police let him go. Yeah, straight drop pled not guilty. Straight drop pled not guilty. You see, both of them did.
shit. This is like. Like, stupid to the book.
Suge.
Fuck that.
Come on, Suge Knight.
Yeah, all that shit we done ass did.
Karma caught his ass and headlock.
Got him.
Snoop on Death Row now. You know that?
No, I ain't know
Snoop, that Snoop shit. He talking shit too.
Which attorneys will represent Justin Johnson and Cornelius. These are the two men accused of killing Memphis rapper Young Dolph. Fox 15's Jeremy Pierre explains what's next in this case as the attorneys for both men have now been made.
Interesting day in court here at 201 as Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith appeared.
Hey, I ain't trying to be funny, but y'all see how Buddy walk from behind that sign? He playing the shit out there. He like, look, don't start it till I walk from behind the sign. I'm gonna do like some. We gotta be different.
dramatic shit.
Looking ass. Cartier in the building. I ain't see Cartier. Let's see, man. It's just in case anybody want to pull up like diaper, shoot out like sniper. Pull up on the gang. Auntie Fee in the facts. Hootie Mac. What it do? What it do, Auntie Fee? My sister named Fee. My sister named Fee. Spelled just the same way, but she spelled it, her real name, Afi, it's A-F-I. It's the ancient Egyptian queen. What's up with you, though? Taking a look at this right here.
Again, in criminal court.
These four both men have now been made.
We were serious, but, you know.
Interesting day
having
in
a little fun. I want y'all to check out how Buddy just walking behind that sign. he totally playing that shit. Like, hey, check out how I walk behind. You know, just hold me. Make sure you get the camera when I walk up behind the sign. Have it on the sign. Then when I walk up there, put the camera on me. What's up with you though? William Bird in the motherfucking building. What it do? I can't call it. Might spoil it, man. Let's finish this little video real quick though, so we can talk about it.
Interesting day in court here at 201 as Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith appeared again in criminal court. Now, Judge Lee Coffey gave them 3 weeks to hire an attorney to represent them in their criminal court case. Cornelius Smith, he showed up today with a hired attorney. That attorney happens to be Michael Shaundale. Shaundale told us that he's been in contact with Cornelius Smith's family for quite some time now, a couple of weeks, matter of fact. Justin Johnson, he again showed up today with no lawyer hired on. He requested more time from Judge Lee Coffey. Judge Lee Coffey denied that request and then appointed him Judy Ganguly. Judy Ganguly, he's no stranger to high-profile cases. As we spoke to Judy Ganguly after the judge appointed him to represent Justin Johnson, and he basically told us that he's ready for the challenge of taking on this case. We also spoke with Assistant District Attorney Paul Hagerman about the case and where it will now go.
Is already past ready for justice in this case, as numerous other cases too. System has to work. And we got to give it time to work.
Well, it'd be just like any other case that we handle here, and we made our statement this morning by entering his not guilty plea. We'll get all the evidence together, and we'll vigorously fight these charges.
Best case outcome would be to get an acquittal at trial.
We'll get all the evidence together. Well, it'd be just like any other case that we handle here.
Work has to work, and we got to give it time to
don't
work.
That look like Jason Kidd?
Right there.
That's Jason Kidd.
Well, it'd be just like any other case that we handle here, and we made our statement this morning by entering his not guilty plea. We'll get all the evidence together, and we'll vigorously fight these charges.
best case outcome would be to
Justin
get an
Johnson.
acquittal at trial. Not everybody gets
So,
convicted.
They both got lawyers.
People thought Shara Wright was going to serve life in jail, but she's not.
Judge Lee Coffey gave the option to Justin Johnson to still hire on his own attorney. However, Junie Ganguly told me he's ready to take on this very challenging case. Both men, Cornelius Smith and Justin Johnson, will be back in criminal court March 24th. Reporting here at 201, Jeremy Pierre, Fox 13 News.
Did he say March 24th?
March 26th, I'm going
They
to
gave
see.
their ass,
March 26th, nigga.
well, I guess it's gonna take some years anyway, but they gave their ass one of them. Now sit your ass down for a minute before you come back to court. Ain't none of that superstardom coming to court every day shit like you been doing lately. Yeah, it's got, but that ain't shit though. What, they got a month for real? Probably a month to sit down in that bitch. It ain't bad. Nigga, cause they get nigga, I done seen them get niggas court date 6 months out. Your next court date ain't for 6 months, bitch. No bond for 6 months, no nothing. Yeah.
Now, Justin Johnson will actually appear in general session.
13 News. Reporting here at 2 Court March 24th. In criminal court March 24th. Reporting here at 201, Jeremy Pierre, Fox 13 News.
Now, Justin Johnson will actually appear in General Sessions Court on Monday for an unrelated
Oh, Justin Johnson go straight drop for the court Monday.
charge.
For unrelated charge.
Wow.
That shit freed after 44 years. It look like he been crying right now. And I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be some shit, cause it's like I said, them ladies that got killed, and the other two people, cause the same car that was used in Young Dolph murder they say was used in another murder.
Yeah.
That a lady was killed and another lady was shot leaving a high school football game, something like that. So they ain't gonna let that slide. You know, somebody gonna have to get hit over the head for that. And they just picked up the other two dudes who I was talking about from the jump, JoJo Splat and CEO Bobby. I'm telling you, man, they're a little too close to this case to not have something to do with this shit. You know how many CEO people from Memphis I see with CEO and they name this low key a little, they probably a little on the low, a little clip. That's what I ain't see them say he got a public defender. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how I don't know how, like, I don't see what people saying it's a public defender. They said they both is well known in the area and tried high profile cases. But some public defenders do get high profile cases, because you got to think a high profile case could be like a serial killer or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And they can't afford. They probably broke serial killers that can't afford no lawyer, so they have to get either a public defender or a volunteer lawyer, what we would call it. You know, somebody that feel like they want some publicity from it. They want to get their name on. They probably look at everything into the case, see if they think they can beat it, then they'll take it on. And they know, like, if I can beat this for them, then I can sue the court and get my money that way. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that works. Hello? You said 11.
You want some of this shit back?
What?
Pizza.
Nah. Alright, this shit. Yeah, but so you know, It might be though, you know, it could have been, you know, like I said, it could have been a public defender, but I don't know. I just seen people commenting on it. But I think he just probably took on the case on some old publicity shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he an old public defender that got his own office now and he want to get back in the swing of things. I don't know. It could be anything, you know what I'm saying? I just know that it's a lot of innuendo. It's a lot of shit about this case that just rubbed me the wrong way when it comes to them freeing motherfuckers who, you know, first they said they had Shaundale Barnett in custody. They ain't never tell us they let him go. I guess that was like a blunder. Y'all know what a blunder is. That's like a real bad mistake. Like in chess, when you playing chess, you make a real bad mistake, they call it a blunder. So that was a blunder for the police. So they ain't want to announce that because they know they dropped the ball on that. Y'all released somebody that y'all supposed to be either trying to get the snitch or telling y'all what was the last words, conversations that, you know what I'm saying? Here we go, sit your ass down. Whatever the case may be. Oh, let her out real quick. See she yeah. Whatever the case may be, I feel like they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. They fucked up. And they ain't want to let that shit out. But once the news found out that's what happened, because they put the warrant back out. Last thing the news knew was shit, they arrested him. You know, they probably was wondering like why he ain't went to court, why this, why that. Boom, they couldn't find him in the computer. You heard him say in the video, we couldn't find him in the computer. Since they couldn't find him in the computer, you know, they went on ahead and searched his motherfucking ass up and saw that he wasn't in the system. They let him go. So as they let him go, Indiana don't want to look bad, so they putting it on Memphis. Memphis saying Indiana let him go. If you go to Memphis News saying young Dolph killer suspect, something let go in Indiana. You go to Indiana, it's saying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, these motherfuckers didn't want to extradite him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now they kind of like, you know, throwing each other under the bus basically in a professional way. If I had, but it's crazy though. So my thing is this: how the hell don't nobody, like, what police in their right mind would think, okay, he wanted for murder, they don't want to extradite him, let him go? No, yeah. Ain't no way. There had to be a prank call that somebody called down there with that app that you can make it look like you calling from anybody's number and they hit their ass over the head with a womp wamp. You did, or they really did do that, and you know they fucked up shit. They charging them again because I guess they feel like they need more evidence, or they need all the evidence they can get, and maybe he can be a piece of evidence. You know what I'm saying? Because once they start studying the case and they see everything that they got and the shit that the defense got, you know, then they start going into contingency plans. So you know, the media is like in the frenzy right now when it comes to them beefing with each other and all that shit. So it's like they ass gonna end up going crazy, goddamn me. Cause they getting fucked with, you know what I'm saying? When it come to them getting information from the police, it ain't working out, so they just putting out everything. It's gonna go crazy in a minute, I'm telling you. If the media know anything, probably not in Memphis. Memphis media probably not gonna snitch or nothing like that, or tell nothing that the police don't want them to tell, because they really want this murder solved. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm sure Indiana do too. But at the same time, Indiana y'all not finna make it look like we dropped the ball when y'all the ones told us to let them go. You know what I'm saying? And really, all Memphis got to do is say, we never told you that. Y'all probably didn't double check and see who that was calling y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's weird though, some crazy shit. But yeah, man.
That's your lifetime shit right there.
Yeah. I ain't think no police was that stupid.
That should never happen again.
But
in the history of murder.
That's just what it is, man. It's crazy right now. But yeah, gang. What is it? What time is it, man? It's about to be 11. I just got a call, man. I gotta go bust a move. I'll be right back after these messages. Y'all run it back. Watch, catch what y'all didn't catch. This was a slight little stream. I definitely need to get back on this bitch tonight, cause the algorithm kicked me out. That's why y'all gotta run them likes up though. Run the likes up, get me back in the algorithm. So we can keep it moving. We gonna keep it moving anyway though. Y'all know how we rock. Wolfpack, all we need is that. Feel me? We got the bald head Skull in the building. Don't he look like Skull? If you had a hat, put a hat on. Put your hat on.
Better look at Danleigh Rollins in the building.
Watch this nigga look like Skull as soon as he put his hat on. He act like he gotta talk like it too. He a little fast talking ass nigga. Stuttering when he talking all that.
They call me Sleep Tonight, man.
This nigga ain't.
I'll be back next week, man.
Yeah, man.
Broadcast live next week, man.
Yeah, man. Capping like a motherfucker. He probably do it from his phone. This nigga be working like a Hebrew. Working like a Hebrew building a pyramid. Yeah, but I hope y'all checked out that last video too when I showed y'all that straight drop from Big Jip. Cause I've been telling all my supporters that from the jump. Like I hope it ain't no blowback on them or nothing like that. But they definitely know each other. Cause a lot of y'all was asking me and I was telling y'all like how the connection worked. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how the connection fit, and that's Straight Drop and Big Jip, which is Yo Gotti big brother, been hanging out. You know what I'm saying? They been hanging out. He was in the club with him. You know what I'm saying? They hung out. Shit, he be in the club. He was in the Lil Baby concert with him. And I just showed y'all that if you go to Big Jip page, he following Straight Drop. Straight Drop following him. So. That's what it is, man. No, that's what it is. Shout out Cartier Vision ENT, man. P Fox. Auntie Fee. Y'all make sure y'all follow everybody. Support everybody. Don't cost you nothing to support everybody. I support everybody. We all can support everybody. Queen Hannah in the motherfucking building. What it do, Queen Hannah? Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana. Hey. Hannah Montana. Queen Hannah Montana. Yeah, man, let me go bust this one. My dad don't want to leave the live. Wish one of y'all can come to the stage and hold it down, but I know y'all ain't trying to come to the stage, dude.
Come to the stage.
I'll be right back in the hot second.
Come to the stage.
I could leave it live, goddamn me, but just my luck. Some shit'll be in the background going on, you know what I'm saying? I really forgot this motherfucker home being this bitch. Ray. Y'all already know what I'm talking. Y'all know how it go, man. Real nigga. For real. Gang, man.
Party train.
I'll be back in a second, though. I gotta go do this. Baby awaits. My daughter.